Soon we'll have probably more people retiring than actually entering the workforce. So Canada, like many countries, relies on immigration to replenish its working force, to replenish, the new generation of taxpayers and people who will contribute to the system.
Hello and welcome to my consultant interview series. Today we have with us Toula Drimonis, a Montreal-based opinion columnist, writer and a news producer. She is also the author of 2022 book We the Others. The book highlights the dense realities and histories of immigration across Canada. Since its release in September 2022, the book became a sensation, especially among immigrants in Canada. Toula, I welcome you to my consultant interview series.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I want to start by asking you, what inspired you to write the book We the Others?
The reasons were very personal. I wanted to pay tribute to my dad, who had recently passed away, and I wanted to pay tribute to that first generation of immigrants that works so hard and sacrifices so much, for the next generations, for the second generation such as myself, so we can have a better life.
Your book also highlights the challenges and the hardships that an immigrant face. How would you encourage someone who's struggling to thrive in a new country?
I don't want it to appear as if it's the easiest thing in the world. Immigration is complicated. Integrating into a new culture can be, traumatic for some, can be challenging, can be exciting, all of those things, right? I think the best advice that I could give people who are immigrating would be to jump right in, to try to learn the language as quickly as you can, to speak to your neighbors, to familiarize yourself with your surroundings and the people around you so you can quickly become integrated, and to take advantage of all the services that are available to you, whether you realize it or not.
You have mentioned in your book that your parents came to Canada in 1960s with only $50 in their pocket. Similarly, I'm sure that there might be some immigrants who are coming to Canada today with hefty amount of loans and financial burden. How would you encourage such immigrants through your parents' journey?
Well, this is the book, and this is my dad right here in his very first diner that he opened in 1965. He worked really hard to be able to open that business and to continue with his other businesses down the road. Again, the advice is to just be open to the challenges, to take advantage of the resources that are available to you, to speak to the people who have possibly, integrated before you, members of your community, anyone who can possibly help you navigate your way around the new challenges, whether they're linguistic or cultural, to make it easier for you, to figure things out and to be able to take advantage of all the amazing opportunities that can still be found in this country.
Being an immigrant's daughter, have you seen any significant development when it comes to integration or acceptance of an immigrant in Quebec or in entire Canada?
I think the challenges are still there. I think there are still some politicians or pundits or some people who might view immigration as a threat, or they worry that immigrants are coming in and they won't be willing to properly integrate. There's always a certain group that will always feel that way. It happened in the 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't think that'll change. At the same time, I do feel that governments are more aware. I do believe that the federal government is much more pro-immigration than it used to be, let's say, in the past century, much more willing to provide the services to not only attract more immigrants here, but to also welcome them. And I think we're dealing with governments that understand factually how much immigration contributes to the success of this country.
How do you see immigration enriching the culture and economy of Canada?
I mean, it's in so many ways. Where do I begin? I mean, economically, we're talking about a country right now that is aging radically, right? Soon we'll have probably more people retiring than actually entering the workforce. So Canada, like many countries, relies on immigration to replenish its working force, to replenish, the new generation of taxpayers and people who will contribute to the system and continue contributing to all the services that we pride ourselves on, and make this country a successful country. So it contributes economically, but also socially, culturally. I mean, think of all the food that we enjoy and all the cultural offerings that we have in this country because we're such a multicultural country. Immigrants contribute and change and shape the face of this country in so many wonderful ways.
What advice would you give to immigrants who are looking for their true belongingness in Canada?
To be patient. I think integration and immigration requires patience, and sometimes it takes a while. Maybe the first generation won't feel a real part of the country until a few years have gone by, or until maybe the next generation, they see their kids growing up here feeling fully a part of the country. I think patience is required, and to just take advantage again, of the services, and to don't stay in your bubble. Integrate. Go out there. Learn the language. Meet the people around you. Integrate. Take advantage of the services. Enter community events and activities, because that will allow you to be part of the whole and make you feel like you're contributing vital force. Member of this collectivity, this country.
Considering the high immigration targets that Canada has set, any guidance you would like to give to all such people who are looking forward to migrate here?
Yes, I would encourage them not to go into the process blindly. I would encourage them to do their homework, get all the information that is required, reach out to the government services available to you, speak to people who have possibly gone through the process before to see what was difficult for them, what was easier for them. And to be patient. It's a complicated process. It takes time. Immigrating is not easy. It can be challenging, but it's also very rewarding. I think those are all the main points that I can think of at this point.
Thank you so much for joining us today. To watch more such interview episodes, please tune into My Consultant interview series every 2 weeks on Tuesday, only on My Consultant YouTube channel. I am Tina Batra, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And I wish everyone who's applying good luck, and I welcome the people who are already here, and good luck with your process and with integrating and becoming fully fledged Canadians.